Welcome to my video for the Game of Life. It's the final project for CS2 that we had to do. Uh, what you had to do is you had to make a game based off of the rules of the Game of Life, and you also had to make a graphic system that went along with it. You needed to have a mouse cursor that worked, and you could click to make spaces alive. And you can see me here doing this by all the blue are dead cells while the red are alive. Red means alive, but I can also go backwards and turn all this off. To make this simple, I'm just gonna load in a new file. You load it in with the press of a button, nothing else, and it loads in the pre-saved file that I already have. Or else I can save a completely brand new file like hello. Or just H. Let's just go with H. No, hi. Nothing wrong with hi. Oops. And so then I hit my save button, save successfully. I kill it, which means I clear the screen, and I push L, and voila, it's back up to the way it was. Hit kill again so I get a new fresh screen. I also have a save and load part. The load part is I have some predefined files, and I also have a file from last time. Right now I'm gonna load in my glider.txt, and I'm gonna load it at space 55. What is more desirable is to be able to click on these spaces like right here and here to say where I want to place it, but I was unable to get that function working. So for now, this is all I have, but I can cause the game to go. Um, if there are three neighbors, you become alive. If you're alive and you have two neighbors, then you stay alive. Otherwise, you are a dead cell. And you can see how it calculates what's alive, what's dead, and it moves my shape over. Um, you also had to make it so that your shape would go all the way across from like this side to that side or something like that. This is a shape called the glider that just seamlessly goes across. Um, I have some other function stuff that I can show as well. This is a save part. I can save a specific part. I click up here. I would prefer to be able to click up here or and here for inputting, but since I can't do that, I am stuck doing this. At the bottom right is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, I guess. And then I can load this new shape by pressing D and entering the part.txt, which is that file. And then I just get the location and it pops up. And then I can just make it go again, print, print, print. Or I can push I, which is an infinity loop, and it goes on its own. For this one, I hit P to make it stop, and then I can actually just keep this thing running infinitely just with the push of buttons. So there are things I wish I did have, like a cursor that I could easily save and load parts. The save part doesn't, or the load part doesn't work completely correctly because it doesn't load past documents very well because you need to locate the size of the file, and I did not do that correctly. But otherwise, these simple functions are what will be required for the project. It seems more difficult than it is, but when you sit down and try and look through everything, it's much simpler than you would actually think. But otherwise, this is my project.